A man was using the toilet when he felt someone approaching from behind. He turned around and saw several strangers emerging from the forest. Realizing the danger was drawing near, Nick panicked and ran back without even wiping himself. Once back, he used tree branches to cover the house. Then he lay down to observe the situation outside through the gaps. His father, who had been sleeping, woke up immediately upon hearing the commotion. He glanced outside and saw the group slowly closing in on their camp. Knowing they were about to face a great disaster, the father quickly packed their belongings, planning to escape with his children as fast as possible. He kicked open the back door and told Nick to help his sister out first. However, the sister could barely move. The father realized that if they stayed any longer, they would all be in danger, so he quickly brought the siblings to the septic tank, lifted the toilet cover and pushed both of them inside. As the pursuers approached, the father grabbed a tree branch and charged forward to confront them, but he was quickly overpowered and tied to a branch with ropes by the intruders. They intended to carry him back for their own use. Nick and his sister were too terrified to make any noise. To their horror, one of the men stopped near the septic tank, noticing a circular hole on the ground. He thought there might be something valuable hidden inside. Just as the bearded man was about to lift the cover, Nick held onto it tightly from below. The bearded man leaned closer, thinking he smelled something delicious. In this way, the siblings narrowly escaped danger. After the intruders left, Nick climbed out of the septic tank, only to find that their camp had been completely looted. Even the supplies his sister depended on for survival were gone. Without these supplies, his sister could only last 5 days at most. Nick was on the verge of collapse. He picked up a pillow intending to end his sister's suffering, but in the end he couldn't bring himself to do it. Now without their father, he had to face everything on his own. After much thought, Nick decided to take action. He gathered some tree branches, carefully camouflaged their house, placed the only water source beside his sister's bed, and set off on a difficult journey to search for supplies.